teachers. Welcome to this week's weekly mini. I'm Carolyn, your host for this bite-sized workshop on the hottest acro topics. You can reference all of our previous weekly minis and more amazing content on the Acrobatic Arts channel on YouTube. If you have questions, drop them in the comments and we'll do our best to answer those for you at the end. And if you know someone who should hear about today's topic, be a friend and tag them right now and let them know we're here. Today, we're thrilled to present a best of weekly mini with master teacher Jill Ford, who will be showing us how to teach a somersault. Jill is a course conductor and examiner for acrobatic arts. She has her own studio, Supernova Acro Club in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, specializing in acrobatics. And she has over 25 years teaching experience. We are in good hands. Jill continues to develop and train young dancers by sharing her knowledge and passion of acro. Let's cue up Jill and her demonstrator, Kaya.
Me. Okay, so today we're going to go back to when you have your first little 3 or 4-year-old walk into your studio and you need to teach them how to do a somersault. So I have a very, very special guest today, Miss Kyla. Come here, Kyla. Kyla just turned 5. She was in our preschool acro program this year for the first year. So she is going to help me demonstrate today, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. So we're going to get right to it. Kyla, why don't you go on the mat here? And we're just going to talk about the different positions that you need for that somersault. So Kyla, can you sit on the mat here, face the camera? Perfect. And you're going to show everybody tuck position. So we're going to get really, really tight. Can you show us tuck? Yes. So notice her head is in, her elbows are in, and she's tight and she's squeezing. And now she's going to show me pike. Yes. And we're going to show me tuck again. So little fun little exercise you can do, and pike. And this is right out of our amazing acrobatic arts syllabus. This is in the primary. I'm going to be talking about the preschool to about level 1. And we might even show the level 2 forward roll today as well. Just so you can see the progression of once they master that somersault, what's next. Okay, so we're going to sit up really tall. We're going to show me tuck again, tuck. And pike. Amazing. Okay, now we got to get that rolling feeling. So we're going to show everybody the rock and roll. So Kyla's going to go back to that tuck we just practiced, and she's going to rock right back onto her shoulders and back up and right back up. Good. And she's going to see how high she can get on her shoulders and back up. And this takes a lot of core strength, especially for the little ones. Usually when they first do this, Kyla's had lots of practice this year, so she's very good at this one. They'll do it, and then, yeah, the legs will come apart or they'll fall over. So you really want to get them squeezing and trying to start and finish in that exact same nice tight tuck position. But she did a really good job of that. Okay, so now we're going to take it a little bit harder. So we're going to do it from standing. Can you jump up? So she's going to have her arms really strong. She's going to roll back and grab her knees and then sit back up without using her hands. Let's try that again. Go. Sit back up and then shoot your arms forward. Good girl. And then we're going to try to keep working so she can get her legs, feet together when she stands up. I wonder if you could try that. Do you think you could glue your feet together when you do it? Okay, let's try it. Go. Can you glue those feet together? Oh, she did it. So another fun thing you can do, you can get them to get their glue out and glue their feet together and then squeeze them together. But she didn't even need to play that game. She just did it. So high five. Good job. Okay, so that is your rock and roll. Now let's add the roll. I think she's ready. So let's go down to the end. We're going to start on our ball pose. Now that's another little shape position that we need to practice. So when she does ball pose, her head is tucked really tight to her knees. She's on her toes and she's ready to roll. And when she rolls, she's going to lift her bum up and then finish. Can we go back? We're going to do, that was the standing up one. Can we do the somersault and just finishing in your tuck? Okay, so she's going to, this minute, she's going to go into ball pose. She's going to lift her hips up and squeeze and finish in her, oh, just about, try again. So that's that last rock and roll. She needs to sit right up. So let's try it again. Ready? Ball pose, tuck, and tuck into roll. Amazing. Lots of times the little ones will have a hard time keeping that tuck position and they roll on their head. We don't want them rolling on their head. We want them rolling right back here on their shoulders. So an awesome little tactile thing you can do is just grab a beanbag or a little beanie baby, a sock will do, anything like that. And we're gonna put it under Kyla's chin. And she's got to squeeze it, and you can't let go of this parrot. Got it? Okay, so let's put it under her chin. See if she can do it. Tuck, tuck, tuck. She did it. Awesome. So that's fun for them to try to, and it really gets them tucking. If you just, they keep opening up their chest, excuse me. Here's a little way you can spot this. So come here, Kyla. She's going to go down to ball pose. Can you go down this way? Yeah. I'm just going to take my hand across her shoulders and lift her hips up with my other hand and get her to roll right over my hand. So that really shows her how far she actually has to tuck. Let's try that one more time. Is that okay? All right, miss. So I'm going to grab under her shoulders. She's fast. Okay, and then to there. Okay, so she's mastered that. Another thing that we're going to show, I'm just going to go back actually before we go on, is you can take a stack and get them rolling onto the stack. So she's going to put her hands here, yeah, and she's going to tuck and lift her hips right up and go onto the stack. This is just a fun little thing you can do for once they've got it, you can use a stack, bring out a stack, so something else for them to roll onto. They have to get a little bit higher on the stack. Okay, so that's a fun one to go with the stack too. All right, so Miss Kyla's got her. Actually, you know what? We're going to do one more thing on the stack. Sometimes on that rock and roll to standing progression we did, they have a hard time standing up. So we can get them to stand up, hun, and you're going to stand this way, and you're going to do your rock and roll onto the stack, just the rock and roll. So sit back, tuck, and then stand back up on the floor. There we go. So they get it's a little bit easier to stand up for them because they've got that little bit of a step. Okay. And then you can take it one step further and they can stand up, because now I want them to do the roll and they're going to stand right up. They've got that somersault now landing with their knees. So now we're going to do the somersault, and you're going to land over here, stand up. So she stands right up off the floor, and it's easy for her to get up. Let's try that one more time going this way. So she's going to have those nice strong hands. She's going to go down to her ball pose and up now. So she's working on that next progression, which is the standing up. Are we ready to do it on the floor? Okay. So remember that pike position that we talked about in the beginning? Can you show them the pike again on the floor? Okay. So we're going to lay back onto our back, Kyla. And can you get your ankles right over your head with straight and pull them to your feet? Let's grab your ankles. Good girl. And we're going to pull them to our toe. Squeeze your legs. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Okay. Whoops. And let's try that again. So just squeeze. That's it. So this is what, teachers, we want to see now on the roll, in the middle of the roll. That's called the forward roll now. So that's just the progression after that somersault. I'm just giving you a little bit more once they progress past the somersault. Okay, so jump up. We're going to show that one now. So we're going to grab those ankles. We're going to roll and grab your ankles. Ready, go. And finish. We're going to finish on the floor. So let's try that again. So we're going to start up nice and strong. We're going to roll, and then we're going to finish with our ankles. Grab them. Yes. Try it again. So she's going to grab the floor, then do this. Yeah, you can grab the floor first, Kyla. She's doing it a little extra hard. She's starting with holding her ankles. Run back. We're going to start here. Start up nice and strong. Good. Really strong. Go down. Now push. And then grab your ankles at the very end. Good job. Okay. So that's just the next progression. And then the final one would be standing right up that she already showed you. So let's do that one. Ready? So stand up nice and tall. So we're going to grab the floor. No, grab the floor. And then try that again. So we're just going to go here. We're going to go to here. Where's our bubbles? And we're going to push and go to roll. Go push and then stand up. Good girl. Now let's do the standing up one. Ready? So you're here. Grab here. Grab the floor and push. And then stand up. There it is. And then we're going to get that glue out because she stood up with her feet apart. So we've got to get that glue. Do you remember that glue to stand up? Now, another really great thing, another use for this is a lot of times when they do the forward roll, one leg goes before the other and they go off one foot. That's very common. So bring out your little sock or your bear and put it between their ankles. Now they've got to squeeze it and not let go. Ready? Hey, good girl. Okay, so that gets them really squeezing their feet together. They can do it again with that parrot. Now, can you do the standing up one? So Kyla, you're gonna start up really strong. Ready? You're gonna roll, legs straight, and then bend them, stand up, feet together, squeeze. That's it. Okay, very good. My last and final little fun thing you can do with these little ones to make acrocross a little more interesting and fun with these somersaults is you can bring out a balloon. Every kid, every child loves balloons. So Kyla, you want to go the little one or the big one? The big one. Okay. So she's going to throw the balloon in the air, do her somersault, and see if she can catch it. Grab it. Oh, so close. Okay, let's try again, Kyla. A balloon is not going to hurt anyone. It's safe. And grab it. Oh, so close. Okay, so you can see how that would create some pretty big excitement and fun for the kids once they get that somersault, their celebration to play with a balloon with it. If there's any questions, I don't know if there are, but I would be happy to show or answer any. But that is my little mini in a nutshell on somersaults and rolls.
Awesome. Amazing. Thank you, Miss Jill. Teachers, if you're watching this, this was pre-recorded and presented at an earlier date. So we don't have Miss Jill here to answer your questions. However, I can assure you, if you do have questions, if you put them in the comment section, we will get those answered for you as soon as possible. Thank you, Taryn, for joining us. Thank you for that. Thank you, teachers. But let us help you continue to be the most popular teacher in the studio with skills in teaching acro dance. Get started with our renowned preschool acro dance certification course and syllabus. If you already have your M1 and you don't have your preschool certification, this is a great step with littles who aren't yet in kindergarten. This is your time, teachers. Courses are filling up quickly as we head into the summer months. So book your spot now and certify this summer. And we run our preschool syllabus sale once a year, and that starts this July 1st, and it's where you get 15% off our digital syllabus. More information can be found on the Acrodance Preschool app and our preschool certification at acrobaticarts.com. I'll put in a link in the comments while we're wrapping up here. I just wanted to thank so much Jill and Kyla. She was an amazing demonstrator. Lots of great ideas, tips to help you move forward on this skill and beyond. Thank you, teachers, for joining us. Join us again next time. Thank you. Bye.